What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy, out here in the shed. Happy 420 to everybody. I know we're a couple days late, but whatever, man. I want to wish you all a happy 420 on a Monday. That's not a 420. I will do so. Thank you very much. I hope the weekend treated you all well. Myself, it treated me pretty good. I don't remember what I did, but it was probably all right because I got nothing to complain about. So that's always a good way to come out of a weekend with no complaints. Did not get out to the rivers, unfortunately. Stayed home. Still a little bit sore from my excursion with GS the other week. So kind of keeping a low pro. But maybe in the next couple weeks, we'll see if I can get back out there, dig a little bit more, find a little bit more of the good stuff. But yeah, it was 420, so you know, I've got 420 things that I needed to be doing, like smoking a big giant joint, blunt that I rolled, same as like I'm going to be doing tonight. But I hope you all had a good weekend. If you did get out there, I hope you had heavy pans. If you didn't get out there, well, I hope you had heavy eyelids. And we're doing what I was doing. If not, well, I hope you had fun anyways. I hope you had good times on your weekend. And all went well in whatever direction you were taking it. So, there we are. Glass tipped. Remember, I get these from Custom Cones, also known as Day Savers. So if you're interested in picking up a pack of cones, or picking up a pack of blunt wraps, or picking up a pack of wraps with tips on them, go check them out. I'd recommend going to the Custom Cone site. They got a little bit more variety, in my opinion, and the specific cones that you want. You do have to buy them, I think, in bulk, but if you smoke like I smoke, you're probably doing that already. All right. Groovy. So I got a couple emails in the last couple days. One of them was from this company called 2020. They do casting, I guess, for the Gold Rush guys. And so hopefully, maybe we'll see what happens. Maybe I might become a Discovery Channel prospector dude. Who knows? That would be extremely awesome if that happened, though. You know? They just send me on a tour of all the different mines, pits, and pay dirt vendors. That would be awesome. That would be awesome as hell. You know, Dig Daddy tours America. And then also I got a call back on the Day Saver guys, because they're hiring for a social media person to go around and check their product. I smoked too much weed for Discovery. I'm more of a History Channel guy. You might not be wrong. You know, it very well may be that they want me to lose the herbal persona, or at least not have that as part of my my routine. which really just means I'll have to do everything off camera. Right? You'll get to say, I remember Dig Daddy back before he was a sellout. No, you don't. You never met me before I was a sellout. As the words of great Maynard James Keenan, I sold out long before you met me. No, federal law is still federal law. It is still illegal and on the schedule on the federal side. State-wise, I would say yes. It has changed. In that you can kind of get away with taking herb from one legal state to another legal state. Mostly because your local, what do they call those guys? The airport, the TSA. The local TSA basically follows whatever the local law is. Federal law sometimes trumps state law. When it comes to something that local law has to enforce, but they don't because it's legal, the federal really has no way to enforce anything on a local level. They can't operate within, they can't go and arrest you for something like that because the local has the authority. The feds can't just be like, oh, we're going to bust you. And the local be like, hey, wait a minute. What do you think you're doing? That's why a lot of the gun laws that the ATF is trying to push don't stick. Because the local sheriffs, the local police force, they're like, no, fuck you. Yes, international border guards are federal. Most borders don't have much by way of stuff. Oh, no shit, you make knives for fun, Brian? That's awesome. Nah, Chris, you're probably right. My stream usually hits a little bit of a delay because YouTube sucks. Or stuff. Had I remembered, I would have dropped the streaming resolution down a little bit, just to kind of help fix that. Because I got 3 cameras rolling. I think they're all at 1080p. The stream comes across at 1080p, so it's kind of pointless for me to have the individual cameras set so high. Huh. The best pay dirt for an absolute beginner, I would say anything really that's labeled as a beginner bag. Thank you, Donna. Thank you very much. I appreciate that greatly. Any bag that's labeled for beginners is generally going to be safe. I know Gold Nugget Sales has a good beginner bag. I think it's got like a half a gram of gold in it. And it's like $35. Easy to go through. Yeah, All Things Country. There you go. He's done it. I've done it here before as well, the noob bag. And it turned out really, really well. It was really easy to go through, had the gold I was looking for, and it was solid. It was easy peasy. Anything off of eBay, you got to be really careful with, regardless of what they say. If there's no minimum guarantee, I would probably not give it a second thought. Because the eBay guys are kind of fly by night. They're going to be here for a couple weeks and then they're gone. So, unless they've got a lot of sales and they've been there consistently, just expect eBay type sellers to be a scam. Brennan's Mammoth Pay. You know, I haven't. I was looking at the Mammoth Pay Dirt a couple weeks ago, but I wound up ordering some other stuff from elsewhere instead and never got around to hit and go on his stuff. But I'll have to check it out. I haven't checked any of his stuff out, and I'm always looking for new dirt to go through. As much as I love Gold Nugget sales and fuck, all the other good sellers are gone now, pretty much. But as much as I do love Gold Nugget sales, being as he's very, very consistent, I can go to his website anytime and there's always pay dirt for me there. Even if it's a different pay dirt, he's always got something, right? A lot of other sellers, you know, they're really good for a minute and then they just disappear. Or they're good right after the season ends when they got some fresh gold, they sell all their gold and then they're gone for 6 months. So but Gold Nugget sales has been very consistent. Vendetta, when he has stuff, very good. I can't really speak to Gold Bay right now. I've heard some bad stuff. And I haven't experienced anything bad with the new Gold Bay. But I think I've only ordered one bag from him, and that one it was still pretty fresh. So yeah, selling pay dirt's a great way to get rid of your gold. You know, if you need some cash and you want to make the most out of it with the gold that you have, you got two paths basically. You can take that placer that you have, sell it as placer in pay dirt. Somebody's going to pay you a good premium for it. You're going to make good money out of that. You're not going to get super rich. I don't know how much you have or how you run it, but it all depends on how you acquired it and how much you spent for it. But you can usually make your money back one way or the other if you sell your own pay dirt. Or you can go the other route and sell your gold to a gold buyer. And they're going to pay less than spot because it's not pure gold. Ideally, a lot of these places, they're going to want you to melt that shit down, get the pure gold out of there and mixed off from, or separated off from the slag. And then they'll talk to you. Or there's always going to be a percentage they're going to want to take off. Because, again, placer gold does not come out of the earth 24 karat. You're never going to see 24 karat placer. It just doesn't really exist. But gold spot is 24K. So, if you want to get that full price, the only ways to do it is to melt your shit down into a bar. Or sell it as pay dirt. And the pay dirt, like I said, there's a fine line there between screwing people and offering a good deal versus just giving your gold away. I've seen a lot of people give way too much and they wind up giving their gold away. Well, you should have both the Sleuth toolbox and a good panning kit. They are not separate of each other. I always say, Gold always, or your processing always comes down to a pan. No matter how you get it out of the earth, no matter how you run it down to concentrates, even if you have a concentrator like I do, like my sleuth set up here, that last step to get the heavies and the gold separated is always going to come down to a pan. So get a good pan. Don't get these little shit $8 pans off of Amazon. Those are garbage. They're good for holding dirt. That's what I use them for. I never pan with one of those little SE pans. But they're great for holding dirt, and everybody knows how big they are, so they can get a visual of how much dirt is in them. But I'll never pan with them because they're fucking garbage. But they're, if you need some pans to hold some dirt, they're like $8. I don't know how much I should talk about it. Something to do with Bigfoot and maybe prospecting. But it sounded, when they reached out, it sounded like it was more going to be Bigfoot centric and less prospecting. The sand sports are just as bad. They're the little ridgy ones. The thing, for me, what makes them garbage is they lack all the good features you want in a pan. They do have a riffle, 3 riffles. They're sloppy. They're shallow riffles, so they're not going to hold your gold in very well. The back pan, the face, is super small. It's like that big, so that's all the space you have to back pan in. They only have one feature. They only have one ridge feature. And overall, they don't hold a great amount of dirt. So those are my complaints about the SE pan. As compared to a Mine Lab, well, I think the Mine Lab is basically just a nicer material, but the same thing. But they got the Mini XP and the XP pans. We are talking pay dirt pans. But you got the Mini XP and the regular XP. Those have all the features and a huge face for your back panning. Obviously, and of course, my favorite pan is always going to be the Braun pan. It's got all the features that you give a damn about. You don't need the small riffles because the big riffles take care of everything. Yeah, 3D printed ones are odd. They work the dirt differently. Is what they do in my mind. It seems like it's backwards almost, The Super Sleuth is great for just busting through dirt, but again, it lacks a lot of those features, and it's a heavy pan. The pan itself is really heavy. It's really thick, like a thick plastic, and so it's like twice as heavy as all the other pans. Now, I wish they made a mini Super Sleuth, because I like those big, deep lips. Deep lips. But I don't like the size of the thing. That's true, Panama. Whatever one fits your hand the best, that's the best pan for you. I still like my first pan. Where is it? It's I forgot what brand it is, like a Pioneer. And it's got all the features, all the riffle features. It's got the big riffles, it's got the small riffles, and it's got a good back panning space. I'm not sure where it's at anymore, though. It's probably somewhere in my stack of pans. But yeah. One pan I really do like is the small pan. I think it's the Gold Getter 2 from GPAA. That little pan is sweet because it's got them deep riffles for a small pan. It's got really deep riffles, and You can bust out, test pans really quick. Yeah, the Gold Claw, the Batea, the Banjo pan. You just got to break your sense of panning to go to pan with those. So it's different. I feel like you got to reteach yourself how to pan. And I consider myself pretty decent at panning. So if I'm pretty good at panning to begin with, why do I want to go learn a different way to pan? Because that's going to take time to master. So, like you said, you got to do what works for you. It may not be as efficient as somebody else's pan could be, but if you can't get a feel for a pan or it hurts your hand, it doesn't matter how efficient it is because you're not going to use it as much. Did he? Gold Noob put up some dirt? Shoot me a link. Somebody shoot me a link. Don't make me have to go find fucking pay dirt, because then I'll never find it and I'll never try it. Yeah, the Batea definitely. The Batea is kind of like the Vortex. The Vortex pans? Same concept. Smaller though. But it kind of that, let's kick out the heavy stuff and spiral the really heavy, or kick out the light stuff and spiral the heavy stuff to the center. Sweet. Thanks, Jess. But, I don't know. I pan in the shed. So a lot of these pans, like the Batea, the Turbo, the Gold Hog Flow pan, they all need a lot of water to work them properly. They're meant for the river, right? They're meant to be in a body of water where it's flowing, or you have enough water that you can just be sloppy with it. And when I mean sloppy, I don't mean like bad skilled. I just mean like you can slop, like the sense of the original sense of the word. You can just like slop the water everywhere and be rough with it and not worry about losing anything because it's holding it, but the way it works. I guess. I hope I didn't insult anybody who makes these pans. If you're watching my little stream here, I don't mean to, but that was just the best word I could think of that describes the functional usage of those pans. They're messy. They're messy pans. The Batea is a messy pan too. The Gold Hog barbecue pan. That's basically what it looks like, is a little barbecue. If you get caught out in the forest somewhere, you can flip that thing over and cook yourself some food. Put some wood in there. Oh man, that is rough. Fuck, barbecue pan. That thing's $100, man. And all it really is a sluice with handles on it. I do. Alan and Annette Jackson. I can ship to Canada. Shoot me an email with your address so I can get a price for you for shipping, because shipping is more expensive. And I have to fill out an extra form. But shoot me your info. Dig Daddy with a D. And let me know what you're after. And then I can get a price for you. Thank you, Weezen. Of course, as always, while you're over at the Prospector Shop, anybody who might be looking, pick up some swag. I got shirts. This isn't one of my shirts. This is an XP shirt. They sent me a whole bunch of shirts. So I got to wear them every now and then. Just to remind you that I sold out. Let me go look for my old pan. There she is. Yeah, Pioneer Mining Supplies. This is my first pan right here. And it was alright. It's got decent riffles, little riffles, big face, and then a big, soft, I guess, soft, heavy, fine panning space. So that's my first pan. It's my baby pan. And then I bought a bunch of bullshit, and then I landed on this baby. And that's all I really needed. But I keep buying pans for whatever reason. But if you need a pan kit, you can get the one from XP. And it comes with everything you need. It comes with 2 classifiers, 2 pans, one of the big pans, and their smaller pan. I'd show you, but it's put away in my backpack setup right now. Actually, I can get into it easy enough. Oh. Comes with a really nice snuffer bottle. Really good snuffer bottle. A loop. A little loop so you can look at your gold. A bunch of vials. 2 classifiers that fit perfectly on the big pan. And then a smaller version of that same pan. And that's a good setup right there. That's pretty much everything you need. I don't know where I'm doing with all this shit. It's a little pricey, but you can find those on Amazon. You can go through my store, and there's a link to their Amazon shop if you go into the Prospector shop. They got 2 kits. They got a simple kit, which is just the big pan and just the big classifier, and then all the little stuff. But that little pan is awesome. Like, super awesome. The big pan almost feels a little bit too big. But it's great out at the river because you can put a shitload of dirt in there. You can put a full couple shovels into it, classify down, and then pan all that shit out. It's kind of heavy, but you can work the bench. Now, and it's a great color because it contrasts with gold really, really well. So you really see it when it's sitting out there. It's cool. Now I got a set for myself and I got a set for my son. So when we go out there, we both have the XP. Yeah, it's a deep pan, so you can put water in it and you can pan out of it with the smaller pan. Or you could use them as cereal bowls. That's true. I would definitely make sure to clean your cons out of it first. Make sure it's nice and clean, otherwise you're going to have a sandy breakfast. Speaking of sandy, you guys want to run some dirt? It seems like something we can probably do. And when we do that, don't forget to leave a comment on this video that I'm pinning right now, so that whatever gold we find in the dirt we're about to run, somebody's going to win in a bag of sloppy seconds. How about that? So make sure to leave your comment on the comment video. Do the thing. You have to be a subscriber, and you got to be here when I announce the winner. I'll give you a couple minutes, but if you don't speak up, you ain't winning shit. and I'm going to go on to the next person, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. Not going to feel bad about this anymore, guys. You got to be here. So, yeah, don't forget to hit like. Give me that thumbs up. Just as an announcement, we got a new Patreon. So big shout out to Wrench Repairs and Prospecting. He's a new Dirtbag fam at the $50 level. I'm going to get a sweet bag of dirt out to him. One of those. Oh man, the camera don't even want to go that far. One of those sitting right up there. We got a special bag called the Return of the Mooch. If you don't know who Mooch is the frog that lives here in the shed. He was another frog before. That frog went away. That was Freddy the Mooch. But now we got the Mooch. That way we don't have to keep naming him, and it seemed weird. But yeah, Return of the Mooch. Now that pay dirt is super special. It has some of my local dirt that I've dug out of the earth and brought to you guys. It also, every bag comes with one of these cool ass gemstone carved frogs. Nice decoration for your desk. There's 3 different kinds. There's an adventuring one. There's a bloodstone one. Oh, there's a ruby zoisite. And then there's a Euperlite. If you get the Euperlite, one of them glows really, really well. The other one, not all that great. I don't know which ones are which because I just grab in the bag and put them in a bag and send them on their way. But that's what's in those. Now, also, the cream de la creme is, of course, a limited edition keychain charm. Little pan with the Mooch charm in there. And every bag gets one of those as well. So, that was what the D-Bag fam got this month. Oh, I thought you said he's on DD's meth. I was like, holy shit, when did I start cooking? No, they're going to be after me. Yeah, he's on my merch. I got him on stuff, all sorts of stuff. But go check that out in the swag shop. You can get yourself a shirt. You can get yourself a sweatshirt, hoodie, and I got a bunch of other stuff. If you want something that I don't have listed there, let me know, and I can add to pretty much any of the listings there. You know, like if you want some leggings, we can do leggings. If you want a bucket hat, we can do bucket hats. They're just really expensive, and it's more than I would want to spend on one, so I didn't think anybody would want them, so I didn't bother putting them up. You know, it's got to be stuff I would want if I'm going to list it, because I don't want to sell people things that I don't like. That seems janky. People love frogs. Look how popular Kermit has been for like 60 years, man. Everybody loves Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog here. Brought to you by the letter Bong. Assless chaps. I don't know if they have that offering. Unfortunately, you got me. Damn. The frog stuff. Hell yeah. Frogs are cool, man. They eat all sorts of bugs and shit. And they always seem friendly. And some of the really colorful ones seem really, really friendly. Like you want to lick them. Don't do that. Don't lick those frogs. That's a bad idea. But what's a good idea is let's run some dirt. I'm sitting here talking and talking and talking. Before I know it, it's going to be like 5:40. You guys are going to be like, hey, Dig Daddy, are we going to get this shit done or what? And yes, that is the plan. It's always the plan. It doesn't always work out that way, but we do our best. Think if I actually had a schedule and like a script that I went by. Hold on, folks. Let me find some music for us. This is a little song called Brisket Taco. I hope you like it. And I hope I like it. Let's fire up the sluice. And other things. We're going to run the sluice at about 5 volts. It's a little bit under half. Now, as usual, I've taken a little bit of gold and thrown that in some of my pay dirt from out here in Washington. And that's what we're going to go through tonight. Put that down for a second. Let's get our gold. Ooh, there's some gold. Well, it's like the bottom. It's the bottom of a blunt, man. And it's probably getting close to the little paper insert that keeps the weed out of my mouth. So yeah, it got kind of harsh at the end here. Yeah, it doesn't really taste that great anymore. So I'm gonna have to switch up to something else. Is that right? 24 likes and 34 people watching? Well, shit. How about you guys that haven't hit like, go ahead and do that. It's that little thumb pointing up. It's an upward pointing thumb. Lets people know that you're enjoying yourselves. Or maybe you're just hate watching me. That's possible. You know, you're sitting there watching me tan, thinking, this motherfucker. Oh, I hate this guy. Why is he such an asshole? It's like, I don't know what I did to you, but here's the thing. I don't give a fuck. So just sit back and relax. And make sure to hit something. Maybe a joint. Chill the fuck out. Or if you just forgot to go and hit like, go ahead and do that now. I don't know why I like the idea that I have somebody who just watches me with intent hatred. It just seems hilarious. But you know those people are out there. Maybe not for me. Maybe I haven't gotten like famous enough to have people hate me yet. I know I got a couple people who don't like me, but fuck them. But don't know, maybe I'm not there. That's when you know you've made it, is when people hate you just because. What's going on, Mentally Corrupted? Hit that like it's a joint. And just say no. Just kidding. Say yes. Give in to peer pressure. Hit the thumbs up. Do what you know you want to do. You know why you're here. I know why you're here. We all know why you're here. For information and knowledge about prospecting. I like the tune that we got going here. I like the jam to it, you know? It's got a good rhythm. Here for the dirt, nothing else. I only want to speak about prospecting, nothing else. So, where do you guys prefer to dig, on or off the river? Do you like go over to the side, or do you just like right there in the rocks, man? What's how do you get down? Oh yeah, Weezen's awesome, dude. Weezen's like my personal hype man. I don't even pay him for that. He just does it out of his own, like, accord. He's on top of shit, though, man. I'll never have to order that Nightbot thing. Weezen's got it covered. Alright. Little stick rock, get out of there. Alright, let's find some gold, man. Oh man, yeah, I totally slaughter his name, man. Maybe that's why he doesn't tune in so much anymore. He got mad at me finally for pronouncing his name wrong. I cannot take this shit. Fuck you, Dick Daddy. I just assume he has a bit of a French accent because he's from that side. Sorry, Reg. If you ever see this, come back to me. Alright. Just dawned on me that you guys can barely see what I'm doing. Hello. I love this arm that I got, man. It's all super articulatable. Articulable? It articulates quite nicely. Stop floating. It's just a dusting of gold floating on top of the water. Sit. This easy on myself. There you go. Here's your goal, baby. Alright, freshly cleared snuffer bottle. Got big ass garnet in there. Finding these things all day long out at the river. Alright, couple little itty bitties that got left behind. Get them too. Man, this snuffer sucks. But not like it's supposed to, like in a bad way. Like it doesn't suck. That's the problem. Oh shit, there's still gold in my cup over here. What am I gonna do with that? No idea where that's even from. Gone through so many things this weekend. Cleaned out all my tailings, all my snuffer bottles, river stuff. down to the bottom. All right, let that cool down. Head back over to here. Where is me? There. Just trying to get a better angle on this. I feel so low down. The blunt hut. Maybe. All right, so how's everybody doing? If you're enjoying your time here with me this evening. So tonight, I'm going to give a little sample-y out because I only got a little bit left of the dirt. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. Suddenly I forget how everything works. That's the return of the mooch. So we'll use a little bit of that for tonight's sloppy seconds. So, what you can infer from all of that is I currently have 3 pay dirts. That's gold. I currently have 3 pay dirts available on the site right now. I still have a few. Surprisingly, I still have a few of the Easter bags, the bunny beans. I have quite a few of those. Those also come with a commemorative pan. That one's kind of cool. The kids love all the bright rainbowy colors and all the gemstones, and you'll love the gold. And then, of course, I got a whole bunch of the Miner's Tonic still. That's an easy pay dirt right there. It's a quick little $15 shared payout. I throw a gram into enough dirt to fill 10 bottles, shake it all up and split it out. So even I don't know how much is in each bottle, but it should average out to roughly about 1/10 of a gram per. Or some could get more, some could get less. It all depends on how the fates will have it. But that's how that one's broken down. Still a little fun $15 quick pan of dirt. Here, I gotta shut this thing down for a minute. It's too much noise. So, there's those 2. And then, here, back to me. Back to me. Down here. Down here. Down. Right. Okay, good. So, okay. So, now there's a 3rd bag on there. And they may all be gone by now since I've been talking. And of course, I always let the patrons know before. before I tell everybody, the Patrons get the heads up that, hey, there's new dirt out there and you should go check it out. So they might all be gone. There was only 4 available. But those might still be there. So go check them out. Get yourself some pay dirt. Pick it up. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit like. If I haven't already done so, thank you, Donna, for that tip you threw at me earlier. I feel like I said thank you. But in case I didn't and I'm some sort of jerk, thank you. How could there be a spirit in my shed? This is the first shed. Nobody's lived here before. Nobody died to a tragic lawnmower accident or anything like that. Unless it's the wood. Maybe the wood came from an ancient burial ground and got cursed or some shit, and now I'm cursed. Man, that would suck. You know, you go to Home Depot, pick up some 2x4s. Next thing you know, you've pissed off some ancient spirit. Man. They gotta bless those things as they go through, you know? They gotta think about stuff like that. What's going on, Benzo? Is it center on my eyes? How can it even see my eyes at this point? I can barely see at this point. But that gold should be dry. It's dry, but it should be cool too. But you know what would be cool? Is to find out how much we found. Are we zeros? Yeah. Little chunk. More chunks and some flour. There's a lot of flour in here. Another chunky chunk. .169 grams of gold in that little cup of dirt. Honestly, I think that's more than I put in there. Fuck yeah. Now, let's turn it into some sloppy seconds. We're going to scale the mountain tonight. And a golden bag. There it is. What is it? 422. 24. Daddy. And what did we get? 069? Or 169? There you go. 422.24. Dig Daddy. 0.169 grams of gold. That's how much whoever gets it should expect to find. If you don't find that much, pan it again, because you saw it here. That's what's in it. Alright, let's put some of this greeny stuff in there. That'll be fun. Now let's fill the gold in. Here, let's put it up a little bit. Fill the gold in. Oh, here they are. Now, in addition to that, as you might remember, Bacchus sent over some rare coins from around the world And we're going to be throwing those in. A couple of those in the pay dirt as well. And while I'm at it, a little mini pan. Throw that in there also. There you go. And that's how you make some sloppy seconds. Now, if you want to win this, make sure you left a comment on the comment video. It's been like a month since I've posted it, so you have plenty of time. If you missed it and you haven't done that, well, what the hell? Been talking about it for hours now. Or at least the last 57 minutes. If you're new, make sure to go to the comment video, click on it, and leave a comment. That way you can get entered in to win some sloppy seconds. That right there. Along with all the other goodies that are in there as well. Very, very cool. Very good stuff. Very fun. All right. Sounds like there's a couple of those bags left. Don't forget to pick up your bunny beans or your miner's tonic. If you've been looking for a toolbox loose, I should have one of those listed there as well. And probably a few other things too. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the site. But go check it out and let me know if you find anything good. And if you do, buy it. All right. So, let's give this dirt away. And let's get to it, man. All right. Got our YouTube video right there. No duplicate users, no replies, yada, 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 yada. One winner. Oh, fuck, math. 8 plus 4 is 12. Numbers. So good at math. Let's get some comments. Of course something went wrong. Why wouldn't it? Maybe my math was wrong. There we go. All right, we got 36 comments on the video. And now we're going to pick a winner. Somebody give me a drum roll. Click the right button, man. Jeez. And tonight's winner is Careless Whisper 86. Lurking here as well, but made it nonetheless. Well, I'm glad you made it. And congratulations, you're tonight's winner. That is Careless Whisper 86. Just make sure you chime up here in the chat to let us know that you're here with us. And then I'll tell you how to get your sloppy seconds. All right. All right. Well, we'll give her a little bit to him, her. I believe that's the girl in the picture there. Careless, are you here? Careless Whisper, are you with us? Time is a clicking, ticking, and just need you to say, I'm here, to claim your prize. find my stopwatch. Tick tock, tick tock. Because, you know, we can't, you know, chillax all night. But we'll give it 2 minutes, 3 minutes. All right. We'll give her a couple minutes to catch up. Careless Whisper, if you're here with us still, just say hello in the chat. Hopefully you haven't been chat banned by a moderator, and that's the problem. I know I saw you posting earlier, but why will my chat go there? Okay, there we go. So yeah, that was there's a lot of flower gold in this, so you'll have your work cut out for you. I didn't throw any extra garnet or black sands or magnetics in there or anything like that, so it'll be pretty all right to go through. Shouldn't be too bad, but there is a lot of flower gold, so make sure you use some jet dry, some of that frog piss, and make that shit drop. Do I take Visa? The website, I believe, takes Visa. It's like a PayPal checkout. So you can go on the PayPal and check out with Visa, check out with credit card. Like, the site says it takes payments, but I'm not sure about that because I can't see anywhere where I have any control over that part. I know everybody hates PayPal, but it works. It's always worked pretty well for me, and I haven't had any problems with them. Is she not subscribed? Because you gotta be a subscriber to comment. But you only have to be subscribed for like a minute. So she should click it. Well, she's apparently trying to get in, but having problems actually commenting. But I thought she was commenting earlier. Did she unsubscribe? Is she watching? I thought so. I thought everybody was like saying, "Hey, Careless, how's it going?" Huh. Might have scared her away. I know we get really aggressive in here sometimes. Tell her what? Tell her to email me, like, real quick, like right now. I don't know. There she is. Yes. We can see you posting, Careless. Alright. Sorry, guys. We're not spinning it again. She's here. She was trying to break in the door and she was having problems. YouTube can be a bitch sometimes. Well, right on. Congratulations. You're this week's winner. Sloppy seconds right there. Boom. Just need your address. Send that to me. Dig Daddy at backyardprospecting.com. Dig Daddy with a D. Keep that in mind. Yes, you are, Weezin. You're such a drama queen. All the time. Oh, good stuff. All right. Well, congratulations once again. I hope you enjoy that dirt. There's going to be a lot of flower gold in there, so good luck. But there you go. That's really all I got for you guys this week. Or tonight. Get with you guys again on Saturday. I'm sure I got some more pay dirt to review in here. In fact, I'll probably have a bag of Coyote Creek to review. So maybe this weekend, if it gets here in time, we'll redo the Coyote Creek. You can see what it's supposed to look like. Not just what the dirt looks like, but the gold that comes in it. And we'll do a redo of that. Hopefully, if it gets here in time. If not, well, we'll find something else. I got a few in the bucket here, so we'll see what's what. But until then, that's all I got for you. So this is Dig Daddy signing out. I hope you all have a great week. Thank you again for hanging out with me here tonight. Sorry we went a little bit long, but whatever. There you go. Go back to your lives, eat dinner. But if you get out to the rivers, heavy pans to you. And until next time, if I don't see you at the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace.